Oh, I forgot to go talk to Promisine again. Damn it. What? Oh! Hello! When'd you show up? Why, Rabbit? Right? Don't tell me you're the one causing this trouble. I have nothing to do with this anomaly. However, the large fluctuations in space-time plane have made contact easier. Did you order the pizza? The eye is always looking at all of space-time. It monitors and sometimes interferes with all of space-time. At this very moment, we are being watched by the eye. The eye is monitoring all of space-time. But we must never look back at the eye from here. When we observe it, the world line of destruction will be fixed. Even if you know that the eye is seeing you, ignore it. Never make contact with it. Never observe it. Never look at it. Don't look at the eye. 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 Which I think we saw the eye in the Shrift collab. Alright. Do you know anything about what's going on? Just as electricity and magnetism are identical, mass and energy are essentially interconvertible. Time and space are also homogeneous in modern physics. In relativity, time, space, and matter are all integrated. All of them are just aspects of the same. All physical theories will be integrated into the power of is, in other words, time and space are just aspects of the primordial force of chaos. I'm sure. Do you have any regrets? There used to be chaos. Before the creation of the universe, there was only chaos. And with the Big Bang, the universe was born. It became matter, time, and space, and created the universe. The universe, of course, has a lifespan. Of course, the universe has a lifespan. Eventually, the universe itself converged and the Big Crunch occurred. This is the end of the universe, the counterpart to the Big Bang. But the end will be a new beginning. The end of the universe by a Big Crunch leads to the next Big Bang. The Big Bang created the next universe, and so the universe has been created and destroyed several times over. This is the 9th universe now, Luca. Wow, that's interesting. Although I don't know what to do with that information. The expression time flows is a misnomer. Time does not move in a straight line. Just because it's not a straight line doesn't mean it's not a plane. Time is a wave and a fluctuation of a parabolic distribution. Time does not flow. Time is not a straight line. Under constant velocity linear motion, what the average observer sees is the past. You are a singularity that completely ignores relativity. You are the absolute coordinate. You yourself are the absolute space. Only you see time in absolute terms. Only you are relatively unbiased. You are in absolute space, and you see absolute time. You are blank. Well, that was interesting. Today, let's have a lecture on the Great Black Alice Rebellion. In the year Johannes 996, Alphenes VII died. Thereby, Alphenes VIII, Black Alice, rose to the throne. In addition, there is an assassination theory regarding the death of Alphenes VII. There's a theory that she was behind it, pulling the strings. Of course, it wasn't me. It's not funny. Alright. Well, wait, Luca. Are you enjoying your adventure? Why are you talking like a father who doesn't have enough contact with his son and doesn't have anything to talk about? Why are you being so harsh? I'm not the father who doesn't treat his son well. Do you enjoy eating with the money you squeeze out of others? There's a lot to be said for being an adult. For any money, the food is good. Is it fun to live a double life? How does it feel to be a mafia boss pretending to be a dirty little middle-aged man? Jesus, Luca, cutting deep. My true nature is that of a dirty little old man. Being a mafia boss is more of a temporary appearance, you know? Spend some time playing card games. Or did I already hang out with her? Anyway. Yeah, I've already talked to her, haven't I? I've just finished measuring the holy elements. Unfortunately, I didn't see any abnormal activity. The Soul Ring network is also not malfunctioning. So the Soul Ring network had nothing to do with it. I thought it was suspicious, but I was wrong. But I have a feeling there's a connection, though. As long as we can't verify it, we'll have to put it on hold for the time being. Well, I'll tell the next Protestant. Let's see, mental and physical examination, nightmares, curses, illusions, ring network. This is getting too long. Well then, say hello to the next me. I don't know how many more times I'll have to hear that greeting. Anyway, I left Bronstein's room, and the time that remained I decided to do some research or relax. Wasn't Sphinx here? Oh yeah, I guess if you do her riddles, Sphinx ends up here. Huh. Yay, yay! Wah, 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 wah! Boomerang, boomerang! Don't throw it! Near, 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 near. Whoa, the floor's slippery. Wah, wah, wah. Yay, 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 yay. Why even you? Spent a lot of time playing with the slimes. Are we having a scene with you? I guess it's time for dinner. Yay! For dinner today, let's get some stuff from Luca. Me? Come on, please donate your stuff to these girls. I'll have some fun with you. That's... Oh my! Well, hey, I don't think I have to censor anything. Maybe the boobs on that slime over there, but that's it. So, jeez, this is first HC we've ever had with the Grand Noah Queen. Come on, everyone, have a feast. And we'll eat you. Alright, they all envelop him. I'm gonna get more of you until these girls are full. It's not enough. Please give me more. And he fainted. Was there something wrong with you? Coming to my room? That's what's so funny. It's also promise time. Funny, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Examination, nightmares, curse, illusion, ring network. Can you tell from this? Yes, I understand. You're destroying them in order of easily verifiable possibilities. So the remaining possibility, there's 168 remaining possibilities. The next possibility is an attack by an evil god. Evil god? You mean evil gods of a parallel universe? Alfiends? Yeah, it's possible that the evil god has devised a new space-time technique and has it set against Luca. Assuming it's an evil technique, the magic element is the medium. If we measure this movement, we should be able to tell if that's actually the case. Honestly, I don't think it's very likely, but I just want to be sure before I start measuring space-time anomalies in earnest. Okay, in the meantime, I'll go gather information. Quite a handful, aren't you? Then please leave this one to me. Yeah, riddle. Did you order pizza? No. Alright, riddle. First one. Second one. Second one. Alright, hang out, examine the body Musette. Then, here it goes, right? This is... You want to check this one out, too? Here, have it your way. I examine Musette's body and spend some time. Well, that's that. Well, I might as well hang out with you. After work, a meal can fill your heart with joy. Chrome, eat your vegetables. I'm not picky eater. Chrome, did you take a bath? Why are we talking about baths now? We're so close. Ah, Luca, I just finished measuring the magical limit. Unfortunately, I didn't see any unusual activity. Out of the line that it was Work of the evil gods gone. Well, it was a slim possibility from the start, but the fact that we've completely eliminated that line of thinking should be one step closer to identifying the cause. Science is sometimes a process of elimination. I've got this all memorized. You understand, right? This is not the time to be laughing. This is where the verification becomes all more difficult. Well, the details will be explained by next me. Luca, please carry over results of this round to the next round. Examination, nightmares, curse, illusions, ring network, evil god. Is this going to get longer and longer? Let's just abbreviate a bit. STDFCEFMF How about that? Are you sure that's how you memorize it? I'm rather clever, so, well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Alright, I'll give my regards to the next Promstein. So, to the next meet... oh, you said it first. Thus, I left her room. Let's take the bridal training. Cooking, cleaning, I guess it's roughly like this. This is a surprise. I didn't expect you to be so good at it. I'm an innkeeper by trade. I can handle this much. I trained as a bride and spent some time. Okay, now then. Let's start the floor technique class. Please lie down there. What? That's... Keeping your partner satisfied at night is an essential skill, whether you're a bride or a groom. Okay, just kept going, pushing me down. Oh, so this is where this scene comes into play, huh? Then let's get started. If you can satisfy me, you can have my license. I do like this girl, so... That's... Yep, there she goes. I'm not going to go easy on you. Oh, there she goes. You're very weak here, aren't you? Looks like you need some training. He put a collar around him. Okay. After all, first person I consult is Ilias. Alright, Promstein. STDFCFMFSFAF. Can you figure it out now? A cipher? Ah, the process of verification, huh? I see. Still amazed you can figure this out. So the cause has been identified as a space-time mutation. From here, it's very hard to verify. That's what the previous Promstein said. What the hell does that mean? The space-time anomaly will, of course, have an effect on the entire world, but the starting point will always be on Luca's side. There are streets of possibility. There are 167 possibilities that remain. Whichever one it is, we have to find a starting point for it. It will require a very detailed space-time examination. Be prepared to take an enormous amount of time. How much time is a huge amount of time? I'm going to measure the entire area inside the Pocket Castle. To finish the whole thing, that's about 10,000 hours. It'll take more than 50 years? If you keep repeating yourself like that, your spirit won't last. If we can narrow down the anomaly, it'll take less time. It's a random measurement. If you can narrow down the location of the anomaly, it'll take much less time. In the end, we'll have to rely on Luca's canvassing. If there's any information that interests you, narrow down your measurement points to that. Until then, I'll proceed with the measurement process in a round-robin fashion as usual. Please come back at 4 o'clock. Speaking of which, Crumb said... There we go! Finally you mentioned that! Speaking of which, Crumb said she was doing an autopsy in her room. Hey, maybe I can go check on her. I learned that early on. Why are you now bringing it up? This is just a hunch, but I'm curious about what Chrome is up to. Maybe she's involved with this time loop. We can go to Chrome's room now. Go Chrome. What do you want? If you're here for a tour, make sure you stay out of the way. This is a terrible room. Anyway, something is bugging me. Let's check the room a bit. Check the room a bit, huh? Oh, a sea of happiness. Wasn't expecting that. This one looks fresh. This body. There's something about it that makes it different from the other bodies. Oh, you curious about that body? You've got a good eye for detail. This is... No, what? No, who is this guy? An unidentified body brought in from Finora village. He was a victim of the nightmare incident. That incident. Finoa, the victims of Muska and the others? Is he the one from from Succubus prison? Are we getting Helm to join us? Because like I said, this is basically his deal. The nightmare incident. Muska and the others took over the village of Finoa, and in doing so, a large number of residents were killed. As you know, there was a lot of dead bodies in that incident. Even now, there are still some that are unidentified. I thought that basically it all got cleaned up. Like it almost never happened. I was offered a job to perform an autopsy, and I accepted the corpse, and I accepted. This corpse is particularly strange. It's obvious that he fell prey to the succubi, but the timing doesn't add up. He died before the Finoa incident. It is him! It is Lunchkun! Are you saying that Muska and the others sacrificed him before they attacked Finoa? Yeah, it's a strange story, isn't it? And that strange device he's holding in his hand. This is probably a very advanced communications machina. It's definitely not technology from our world. The phone! He's got his phone with him! Who the hell is this corpse? What do you think? Doesn't it arouse your curiosity? When was this by house here? It was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is there something wrong with that? It is him! It is! I basically knew it from the very start! That's the benefit of playing all these games. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's always the time I get sent back. This mysterious corpse. I have a hunch that it has to do with this strange phenomenon. The small machina that the corpse is carrying. May I borrow it? I don't mind, but it belongs to the deceased. Don't be too rough with it. If we can find out who this what this machina is, it may lead to the identity of the corpse. Let's show this to our friends who might know more about the information. Well, here we go again. Let's see. Don't be too rough. If you could help me with an autopsy, I'd appreciate it. Do you know anything about this machina? The true identity of the machina is also unknown. It seems to be a very advanced communication device. We're going to have to show this to Kazuya, so he's one of the few that would actually know what it is. Nothing useful. Chrome, you haven't bathed in a few days. I need to wash Chrome. Okay. But it's all coming together. We're almost done. I just want to know why it took him so long to decide to do that. I learned about Chrome's autopsy business fairly early on. Such arbitrary time gaming.